Our tale begins in a quaint village in Harima, where one of Japan's most iconic figures took his first breath. Born in 1584, Miyamoto Musashi was a member of the Shinmen clan. This clan had a rich samurai tradition which would inevitably shape young Musashi's destiny. Musashi's initiation into the world of martial arts began at home. His father, Shinmen Munisai, was a renowned martial artist and passed on his knowledge and skills to his eager son. Life was not without its hardships. By the age of 7, Musashi had lost his mother. This profound loss led him to be raised by his uncle in a Buddhist temple, immersing him in the teachings of Zen Buddhism. Before continuing further, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. While the typical temple setting would involve lessons on scriptures, meditation, and the Buddhist way of life, Musashi's time at the temple was anything but typical. Under the guidance of his uncle, he was introduced to the basics of the sword and the foundational principles of martial arts. The temple's serene ambience, surrounded by nature, provided the perfect backdrop for Musashi to hone his skills. The tranquil mornings, with the sun's first rays breaking through the dense forest, would see Musashi practicing his swordplay, each movement reflecting precision and dedication. Apart from physical training, Musashi also delved deep into the philosophical aspects of martial arts. The teachings at the temple emphasized the importance of a balanced life, intertwining the mind, body, and spirit. Musashi learned that true mastery went beyond mere physical prowess. It was about understanding oneself, one's opponent, and the environment. The monks at the temple played a significant role in shaping Musashi's character. Their teachings on humility, respect, and the impermanence of life left a lasting impression on the young samurai. Musashi was taught that a true warrior is not just skilled with a sword, but is also compassionate, insightful, and wise. His years at the temple were transformative. The rigorous training routines, the philosophical discourses, and the daily chores instilled in Musashi a sense of discipline, purpose, and an unwavering commitment to the path he had chosen. These early years at the temple laid the foundation for the legendary samurai he would become, intertwining the spiritual with the martial, and setting him on a journey of continuous learning and self-discovery. At the tender age of 13, Musashi's prowess was put to the test. While the village of Hirafuku buzzed with the routines of daily life, an unexpected challenge loomed on the horizon. He faced Harima Kihei, a traveling samurai in a duel. A traveling samurai, Harima Kihei, had issued an open duel invitation. Despite being merely 13, Musashi's spirit was indomitable. Without hesitation, he accepted the challenge, scribbling his name on the flyer. The day of reckoning arrived. Harima, confident in his skills, was taken aback by the young challenger. But Musashi, armed only with a wooden staff, exuded quiet confidence. The clash of metal and wood echoed through the square. Each move was a dance of strategy and skill. Musashi's unorthodox techniques caught Harima off guard. In a breathtaking turn of events, Musashi's agility and innovative tactics prevailed. He had disarmed the experienced samurai, proving his mettle to all. With sheer skill and a wooden staff, Musashi emerged victorious, marking the beginning of his legendary journey. This first duel was more than just a victory. It was an affirmation of Musashi's potential and the dawn of a legend. From that day on, the name Miyamoto Musashi would be etched in the annals of samurai history. Having tasted victory in his early duels, Musashi yearned for more than just local renown. He was driven by a thirst for knowledge, mastery, and self-improvement. Thus began his Musha Shugyo, a warrior's pilgrimage. Leaving behind the comforts of home, Musashi embarked on a journey that would take him throughout Japan. His goal? To challenge and learn from the best warriors the land had to offer. From Kyushu to Edo, Musashi's travels were punctuated by duels. Each encounter, whether a victory or a lesson, was a step towards perfecting his art. But Musashi's journey wasn't solely about combat. He immersed himself in arts and crafts, philosophy and spirituality, absorbing the essence of the way in its many forms. Throughout his travels, Musashi sought solitude to introspect. His moments of solitude were when his philosophies, later penned in the Book of Five Rings, took shape. From bustling cities to remote mountains, Musashi's Musha Shugyo was not just a physical journey, but an odyssey of the mind and spirit, a pilgrimage that transformed a warrior into a legend. Every legend faces trials that mold them, and for Miyamoto Musashi, these challenges were both physical and metaphysical. One of the most defining episodes of his travels was his challenge to the famed Yoshioka school in Kyoto. What started as a duel became a series of confrontations, cementing Musashi's reputation. The Yoshioka school in Kyoto was a major force in martial arts. When Musashi challenged them, he wasn't just facing an opponent, but an institution. The duels escalated, eventually pitting him against multiple Yoshioka swordsmen simultaneously. Sasaki Kojirō, renowned for his swallow's tail technique, was considered Musashi's most formidable opponent. Their duel on Ganryu Island wasn't just a test of skill. but a clash of philosophies and styles. Beyond the physical battles, Musashi grappled with personal demons. The loss of family, the weight of reputation, and the solitude of his path often weighed heavily on his mind. Musashi's journey wasn't just about facing challenges, but evolving through them. He often improvised, like using a wooden oar against Kojirō, highlighting his ability to adapt and think on his feet. Musashi's challenges weren't solely martial. He delved deep into Zen Buddhism, Taoism, and strategic thought, constantly challenging and refining his own beliefs. The myriad challenges Musashi faced shaped not just the warrior, but also the philosopher, strategist, and artist. In adversity, he found growth, propelling him towards immortality in the annals of history. In the vast lexicon of samurai techniques, few stand out as distinctly as Miyamoto Musashi's Niten Ichi-ryū, the two heavens as one style. While dual wielding was not entirely unheard of, Musashi refined it into an art form. The genesis of Niten Ichi-ryū was born from Musashi's real-life combat experiences, understanding the advantages of using both hands in battle. At its core, Niten Ichi-ryū was more than just wielding two swords. It was a philosophy. Musashi believed in the harmony of opposites, the long sword representing the universe, the short sword representing oneself. In practice, Musashi's style was both offensive and defensive. The longer katana was used for powerful strikes, while the shorter wakizashi acted as a shield, deflecting and parrying attacks. Musashi's teachings transcended mere combat. He emphasized the importance of posture, breathing, and mental fortitude. For him, mastering Niten Ichi-ryū was as much a mental journey as it was a physical one. Centuries later, the legacy of Niten Ichi-ryū endures. Samurai enthusiasts and martial artists worldwide continue to study and practice this unique style, a testament to Musashi's genius. In the world of martial arts, techniques come and go, but Miyamoto Musashi's Niten Ichi-ryū stands as a testament to innovation, mastery, and timeless wisdom. The term rōnin evokes images of masterless samurai, wandering the lands, living by their own code. But why did Miyamoto Musashi, one of the greatest swordsmen of his era, choose such a life? The Sengoku period was a time of social upheaval and near constant military conflict. Daimyos battled for dominance, and the samurai class found themselves amidst shifting allegiances. From a young age, Musashi was exposed to martial arts in the way of the samurai. Yet the rigid structures and hierarchies didn't resonate with his free spirit. While skilled in combat, Musashi grew disillusioned with serving any single lord or being bound to the whims of power struggles. He yearned for autonomy, to follow his path. Choosing the life of a rōnin wasn't just about being masterless. For Musashi, it was a conscious decision to pursue personal growth, mastery, and understanding outside the confines of feudal structures. The rōnin life was fraught with challenges. Without a lord's protection, Musashi often faced threats and hostility. Yet this freedom allowed him to train, meditate, and develop his unique philosophies without restraint. In embracing the life of a rōnin, Miyamoto Musashi chose a path of independence and self-discovery, forever shaping his legacy as not just a swordsman, but a philosopher and strategist of his times. Miyamoto Musashi, renowned for his swordsmanship, embarked on another journey in his later years, one of introspection and philosophy. Musashi's life was filled with duels, travels, and encounters that went beyond mere physical confrontations. Each experience was a lesson, a step towards a deeper understanding of life and martial arts. For Musashi, the sword was not just a weapon, but an extension of his being. As he mastered the art of combat, he began to see parallels in life, leading him to pen his thoughts. His magnum opus, the Book of Five Rings, is a treatise on strategy, tactics, and philosophy. Divided into 5 sections, each represents an element and a corresponding aspect of combat and life. From the solid foundation of the earth to the intangible essence of the void, Musashi explored combat's various facets, drawing parallels with life's challenges and strategies. While many remember Musashi for his unmatched skills with the sword, his philosophical writings have influenced thinkers, strategists, and martial artists for generations. The Book of Five Rings stands as a testament to his profound understanding of life and combat. Miyamoto Musashi, the legendary swordsman, left behind a legacy that transcends time. His philosophies, penned in the Book of Five Rings, continue to inspire and guide individuals in various walks of life. Let's talk about his way of strategy. Musashi's teachings encompass the art of strategy, known as heiho or hyoho. At its core, strategy is the art of making decisions to achieve a specific goal or outcome. In his writings, Musashi described the importance of understanding your opponent, recognizing patterns, and predicting outcomes. He believed in being several steps ahead, a concept that can be applied to modern business practices. Whether it's forecasting market trends, understanding consumer behaviors, or anticipating competitors' moves, the essence of strategic thinking remains relevant. In today's digital age, where information is abundant, Being strategic means filtering out noise and focusing on what truly matters. For individuals, it could mean prioritizing tasks, setting long-term goals, and devising a roadmap to achieve them. Next up is Musashi's continuous learning. Musashi was not just a master swordsman, but also a painter, sculptor, and writer. He believed in the continuous pursuit of knowledge. Musashi's philosophy emphasized that one should never stop learning. The world is vast, and there's always something new to discover. This idea aligns with the modern concept of lifelong learning. In our rapidly evolving world where technology and industries are in constant flux, the importance of continuous learning cannot be overstated. Online courses, workshops, and seminars offer opportunities to expand our horizons and stay relevant. His next teaching is about adaptability and fluidity. Musashi's combat style was fluid, emphasizing the ability to adapt to an opponent's moves swiftly. He believed that rigid thinking and fixed patterns were a hindrance. Instead, one should be like water, taking the shape of its container, reflecting adaptability and resilience. In a world where change is the only constant, adaptability is a prized asset. Whether it's adapting to new technologies, job roles, or personal life changes, the ability to pivot and adjust is invaluable. Musashi also talks about embracing the void. Musashi wrote about the concept of the void, or ku, representing the realm of the unknown and things beyond human comprehension. The void is not about emptiness, but about potential. It's the space of infinite possibilities, where one lets go of preconceived notions and embraces uncertainty. In today's uncertain global landscape, be it economic shifts, political changes, or personal challenges, embracing the void means acknowledging uncertainty and being open to new possibilities. It's about developing a growth mindset and viewing challenges as opportunities. His next teachings, the balance of life. Musashi's life demonstrated a balance between martial prowess, the sword, and artistic endeavors, the pen. He believed that a well-rounded individual is not just skilled in one domain, but seeks harmony between various aspects of life. In the modern context, this philosophy can be seen as a call for work-life balance. It emphasizes the importance of nurturing both professional ambitions and personal passions, ensuring mental and emotional well-being. In conclusion, Miyamoto Musashi's philosophies, though rooted in the samurai era, offer timeless wisdom. They serve as guiding principles, helping us navigate the complexities of our modern world with clarity, purpose, and balance. As the sun sets over the horizon, casting a golden hue, we reflect on the life and teachings of Miyamoto Musashi. A legendary samurai who transcended the boundaries of his era, Musashi's philosophies continue to resonate with us, echoing through the ages. His beliefs in strategy, continuous learning, adaptability, embracing the unknown, and finding a balance in life offer us a roadmap to navigate the complexities of our times. In a world that sometimes feels overwhelming and chaotic, Musashi's words act as a beacon, guiding us toward a path of clarity and purpose. It reminds us that, like him, we too can master the dualities of life, to be both fierce and gentle, to be warriors in our fields and poets at heart. As we draw this journey to a close, let's carry forward the spirit of Musashi. Let's strive for excellence, remain curious, adapt to change, and above all, find balance in the ebb and flow of life. In his story, we find not just the tale of a legendary swordsman, but a timeless guide to living a meaningful life. Remember, as Musashi once said, there is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, richer, quicker, or smarter. Everything is within. May his wisdom inspire and guide you in all your endeavors. With this, we conclude our deep dive into the life and philosophies of Miyamoto Musashi. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share his story with your friends and family.